guys, welcome back to another episode of Growing This Home. Excuse my congestion. Today's video is going to be all about some of my favorite nativity items. And if I'm honest, when I went downstairs into our basement to get it, moving out of the apartment, if you guys have been around and you follow me on Instagram, you know that we sold our house, moved into an apartment temporarily, while we were building our current home that we live in now. And we had put all of our Christmas stuff in our RV, and when I just went down there to go like sort through it and pull everything out, it seems that one of our snow globes had busted and of course like molded everything inside. So now I'm just like having this crazy allergy attack, which is not fun. Okay, so today's video is going to be super short and easy. I have way more than I need, and you know, every year I try to incorporate a bunch of it, but not all of it, if that makes sense. So I kind of just see like where we're at, what works, what doesn't work. Every year looks a little bit different, which is why I actually have so many things. So also I wanted to point out that the start of Advent season for us is November 15th. That is 40 days before Christmas. And then we celebrate the 12 days of Christmas after Christmas. It's the 12 days between Christmas and Holy Theophany. So usually November 15th would be the day that you start all of your Advent stuff, and like your Christmas decorations can go up. We have 40 days on our Advent calendars that we have in our house. So anyway, I'm going to share all that with you, and that's kind of why I also have like all these things. So the first and most important thing, in my opinion, is that you have, oh my goodness, you have a nativity icon. We love just displaying this at Christmas time and referring back to this. Obviously, we want to focus that Christ is the true gift and the whole reason why we even have Christmas. And this is something that I think is just essential for the nativity season. The next and my favorite thing that came out a few years ago is the Draw Near Designs Advent calendar. This is the extra large one, or the large one, whatever it is. This is the pre-sewn one that I ordered. So I just used a little string at the time. You could put a dowel through it, whatever works for you. I did this because in the apartment, we just had like command hooks on everything. So anyway, I love this. It is great because the next item that I wanted to share is the Welcoming the Christ Child ornament set. And it goes along with the Welcoming the Christ Child book. And there's things that you read every single day. I believe that there's like an easier kid version, and then there's like a follow-up if you have some older kids. So this works for all ages. It's great to read through some of the different stories. But the stories correspond with these ornaments. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but right up here, there's just like a little pop-out peg thing. So string is included if you were wanting to hang these somewhere. I know people have like Jesse tree things. It's basically the same idea. Great thing is if you have this calendar, the ornaments actually fit perfectly when it's straight into the pocket. So then you can just, you know, every day pull this out and see where you're at. And then something that was new last year, and this year they have a printed version for you, is the Holly and Ivy Orthodox Family Activity Planner. So last year it was offered as a PDF. I don't believe it was offered last year in a printed version. I could be completely wrong, but I just had it printed out and spiral bound at UPS. There's spots for like Christmas cards, and you can put in like the name and address, some goals for your family and like how much you want to spend. There's like a budgeting goal. I'm trying to think, there's like a list for gratitude, so you can print out like each of the gratitude ones and have it for each of your family members. In here, I added the Orthodox Advent study from Orthodox Mom. So along with the holly and ivy little planner, I don't know if these are separate or if they were together, but there's like little cards. So 40 of these cards, they're all shapes and sizes. They're super cute and they have like the numbers to correspond to the days. But this is study the life of the Theotokos, send a card to a soldiers serving abroad, make 2 loaves of Lenten pumpkin bread, 1 to eat and 1 to share. So just some fun little activity cards that you can do throughout Advent season. All right, and then the next thing, this is just something that I started doing a few years ago. I love the concept of Elf on the Shelf and like a daily thing, but I really hate Elf on the Shelf. I think that, I mean, if you do it, that's fine. I just personally, I hate it. I don't like the idea of like, you know, the kids being bribed and like they can't be naughty and the spying and all the things that are associated with that. So personally, I'm just not a huge fan. But I still wanted to do something fun, so I created these little pig dolls. This is Mary and Joseph, and they work their way through Bethlehem over Advent, and then Christmas morning, I purchased a little, like, what is it called? Like a little set from Hobby Lobby. And then baby Jesus is there Christmas morning. Also, Hearth and Hand has those like cute little animal pig doll sets. So I stole the donkey out of my kids' set. All the other animals they use for their barn, but the donkey stays with the Christmas set to travel with Mary and Joseph. And I just have this cute little wooden box. And so with that, there's 2 ways to work those dolls, which I kind of like. You can either just move them around, and it's just fun that the kids get to like search for Mary and Joseph every morning. Or you can move them after they do like an act of kindness for the day or whatever. So totally optional and flexible for whatever fits your family needs. This is our hymn of the Nativity from All Saints Monastery. This is just a beautiful book with beautiful illustrations talking about the birth of Christ, and you know, it's just, I of course turned to the same page. Anyway, I do not remember how you can order this. You might be able to go to their website. I'll link that below. It wasn't too expensive, but it's one of my favorite books that we have for Christmas. Okay, so the next thing is these giving cards. This was something I had already created before, you know, the Holly and Ivy set came out. So they're just little fun things that you have. I don't remember how many's in this set. It's more than 40 because I wanted people to have the ability to pick and choose what would work for their family. You know, and not every single day you're gonna be able to potentially do something. So there's some things that involve you going out, some things that need to be planned, some things that you can do at home right away. This one is make a homemade ornament for a friend, drop off a Christmas wreath, put up hearts in your window to make people smile, go sing Christmas carols to neighbors. So yeah, there's a whole stack of them. This is how many there are in the set. And it's just a printable PDF. So I will put down below how to purchase some of these things if you're interested. This is something that our parish created, and it's like a little nativity box with a puzzle. So they are opening it up to sell this year, which I think is so great. So inside, you have the puzzle piece, and they're magnetic, so you can actually stick them to your fridge as you work through them. And then, let me see if I can. There it is. We have daily Advent readings and kindness challenge. So again, this is why I said that I have some things that are just, there's a lot going on, because we have the Holly and Ivy cards, we have my giving cards, you have this daily challenge. If you guys have one of those like giving manger sets, then you also have that to do. So anyway, it just walks through December 1st through December 25th. So it's not a full Advent one, but there's just little readings. And then once you do like an act of kindness, you can put on like a little sticker. So it comes with a sheet of stickers, and you can just do the different activities on them. All right, and then it also came with these little ornaments. All right, so I found 6. There could be 7, I'm not sure. But they're little icons. So this is St. Nicholas, celebrated December 6th. Great Martyr Barbara, St. Ignatius, St. Sabas, St. Herman, and St. Spiridon. And it just has like a little description on the back of them. So anyway, I hope that all of this is helpful to help you get started celebrating the Advent season with your kids, especially if you're new to the Orthodox Church and you're trying to include some of the traditions. I will link everything below. And if I am missing something that you guys know of that I do not know of, feel free to add that down in the comments. I will go ahead and link everything below. That way you guys have access to everything. If you guys are interested in the giving cards or the traveling nativity set, then let me know in the comments below and I will reach out to you. Or you can message me on Instagram at Growing This Home. That's always the best way to get a hold of me. Make sure to comment below on anything that I may have missed. I'm always interested about learning of more traditions that I have not incorporated, or things that other families should maybe be aware of. So anyway, as always, like, subscribe, do all the wonderful things. I will try to be pushing more content out more frequently. It's always my goal, and I fail miserably, so I am so sorry about that. Anyway, I hope you all have a blessed day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.